Now we're gonna get into floaters. We're gonna go over the techniques. We're gonna go over the game situations, right, within these floaters. So what we're gonna do right now, the first one we're gonna do is gonna be out of ball screen situations. Okay, so I can get a step up, maybe coming up, step up here, right? Maybe I get a middle ball screen. Okay, whatever it is, right now our focus is gonna be scoring, right, from maybe that free throw line, right, and down to almost right where you can see, right, these letters at. What we don't want players to do on their floaters, right, is get out of control. Okay, so there's different types of floaters, right? There's different angles you can shoot with your floaters. The biggest thing is what situation, right, is right for which floater. Okay, so we're gonna go over that a little bit right now. The biggest thing we see in high school, even the younger kids, is when they shoot their floaters, especially when they're going straight line drive, is they shoot a floater, they keep pushing through the move, right? And then there'll be a charge if somebody steps up. Okay, so what we want to do is avoid those situations, either having pace in the pocket, decelling on the floater, going straight up or straight down, or being able to shoot our floaters at angles. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna technique it. We're gonna decel floater to start. So what I wanna do is have my left foot back. I'm gonna take a quick and aggressive step with my left. My right foot is gonna stop. Okay, so I'm gonna be hard and aggressive, and then right foot is gonna be a decel, and I wanna be able to go straight up and straight down on that floater. Okay, when we shoot this floater right now, we want to push the ball through our elbow. Okay, elbow above our eye on a floater. We're not out, we're up over length, right? The other thing is we want to say hi to that rim, okay? So right now we're not saying bye, we're saying hi, right, to that rim. So again, left is back, aggressive and hard. I decel off my right, and then I want to push it over the top. Again, this is just technique, right? Working on being able to stop, right? Working on my touch. I can work on different heights with my floater. All right, so that's a little bit of a higher floater, right? Get it over length, right? At certain times, I may have to shoot it over top of a big, right? Or I may just stop because I like this shot in the pocket, and I just got to be able to finish it at that rim. Right, again, say hi to the rim, right, on those floaters, and we're touching it. Now, I'm gonna challenge myself. The last two, I wanna shoot it off the glass. All right, so challenge different heights and different touches, right, on this. Right, last one with our touch. Okay, right? And then just being able to touch it up, right? Obviously that one didn't hit the backboard, right? But having the touch where the ball sits on the rim, right? And it's not bouncing off hard. Okay, when we get into this and it sits on the rim and it bounces, one thing that we don't talk a lot about is if I drive, I got mine, next comes up, right? When I get that ball up, right, now we give our chances, right, for our bigs to get into offensive rebounding, right, and finishes. Okay, so if I can draw two, obviously pass, kick out, but if I can get it up on that glass sometimes or around that rim, gives our bigs chances, right, to be aggressive now, getting to the offensive glass and giving us buckets. For a chance to win a free subscription to our online training program, answer the prompt below and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, now the situation with our floater, okay, is going to be a dribble hold, right? And I'm gonna then snake the ball back across. Now, two situations, right, this could be, right? One, I could be dribble hold, dribble hold, dribble hold, right? My big either pops either way, right? I snake it into space and get it up. The other one is you see Luka use it a lot, right? And even Ja Morant uses it a lot. When they dribble hold, right, they're waiting for that big to roll through, right, this big. Because if the big is in drop coverage right now, right, the big is here, okay, ball screen happens. Now, if this big was rolling, right? As they roll through here, they're almost creating another screen where I can push right off their back. That eliminates that big from being able to help, okay? So what we want to do is on 1, 2, maybe 3 dribbles, I'm going to push the ball. I lift off this left foot right now. Then I'm going outside, right? It's not a skinny step. It's a wide step, getting my hips under. I pick up off my left, controlling my balance, and I'm pushing that ball up to that rim over the top. Okay, so 2 situations, both in ball screens, right? We want you guys to be able to visualize these situations while you're doing them. Right, use your eyes right now. Okay, as you saw in that last one, I used my eyes. My eyes went to the slot, maybe help was coming in. Eyes push the help back across. Use your eyes right now to shift defenders where you want them to go. I use my eyes again. Boom, and I'm just pushing that ball up over the top. Right, letting that ball float into my pocket. That gives me pace. My lift gives me pace, right? As I get here, I can still drive. I can push it over the top. I can bounce off. It gives me options. What I don't want to do is pick it up too early without a solution. One of the floaters I love to teach our players is attacking baseline closeouts, driving baseline, scoring in the pocket before the X defender comes across. So what we're going to do right here, there's a hard closeout. I rip baseline. I want to be able to take 1 to 2 bounces depending on the situation, where help is, and I want to be able to shoot this floater right over the top. What we mean by the X defender is the defender that's here. Okay, if they're in help here, ball gets swung, they're going to help across. What we teach our players is try to score in this pocket. So NBA lane line, okay, to here. This is kind of your pocket area to where you want to be able to push that floater right over the top, get away from yours, and then don't let theirs close. Now with this floater, okay, if I'm going straight line, I want to be able to either decel stop, okay, or I want to be able to slide floater. So what I mean by slide is I get here, I shoot the floater, and I kind of slide my frame away from the charge. Okay, so we'll see both right now. On the catch, we're going to split catch. Okay, so right now this is the NBA line here, right? I'm going to split. When I split, now I'm able to catch on the move, right, and drive right away. So if I'm here reading, say they maybe help, they're out of position, the ball comes, they're closing from this angle, I want to be able to rip here right away and then get that floater over the top. Split catch, right, decel stop, right, I'm over the top. Now, on this one, we'll go slide. So now I'm avoiding by sliding more out of bounds across the frame. Right, and as you see on that one, I'm almost sliding out of bounds. That's going to avoid a charge, right? Sliding across creates a little bit more space and angle. Now decel, right, with the slide. Okay, so those are just great finishes and floaters, 2 situations, right? Make sure you guys understand the situation, why we use them. Okay, don't just go out and be like, all right, you got to imagine and envision the situation in the game, then plug it in to your drills, right? Then work on it in game situations. Then you'll start seeing it show up in the game. Okay, so 3 different floaters. All right, decel steps, push across off the snake. Whether it's a pick and pop, we push the space, or big rolls, we push across. Attacking closeouts in the corner. Right, 3 great ways to work on your floater. 3 great situations to use your floater within games.